Good morning, besties. Welcome to another beautiful, lovely day. Hold on, I'm gonna like set up my camera for a time lapse. Today we're out here at my favorite spot, which is where I come to see the sunrise. As you guys know, it is my favorite thing to do. I love sunrises. They just symbolize new beginnings. They remind me that a day, good or bad, only lasts a day. If it's a bad day, tomorrow is a new day. You could start over, you could start fresh. You're in control of how you feel, how things around you affect you. Obviously, there's gonna always be exterior forces that you can't control, but you have to learn to understand that you can't control those things. And also, if it's a good day, remember that it doesn't last forever, so you might as well enjoy it. Live in the moment, be present. A day is only 24 hours. So either you live in the present or try not to let the negativity of one day affect you for the rest of your days. I see you peeking through. That's so cute. Go son, go son. I always feel like a proud mom. Go son. I also brought my juice this morning. This has actually become my favorite juice of all time. It tastes like an orange lollipop. I put one whole orange, I put half of a lemon, I put pineapple, but I don't have an exact amount of pineapple. I just put chunks of pineapple in there. I put a bunch of carrots in there, and I put ginger in there. So good. This is my favorite. As I'm watching the sunrise, I was inspired to pick up my journal and just show gratitude for a bunch of things. And I honestly wrote quite a long list. So I'm going to share with you guys 3 things that I am grateful for this week. One is how consistent I've been with eating at home and making juices. I've been in my cooking era, as you guys know. I've been cooking a lot more home cooked meals, been taking the time to cook a lot more home cooked meals, trying different foods, and just incorporating more color into my food, which is very simple and probably not a big deal for some people, but for me, besties, no, I just realized my camera's out of focus. 1 second. You're gonna get a half-assed video. I'm stuck in here. This door, sometimes it locks and it won't unlock. And I'm stuck in here. I'm not gonna jump over there. Let's continue with this gratitude. There's no need for this. This actually leads me into my next gratefulness thought, and that is protecting my peace and not letting others' actions get the best of me. And that's all exterior forces, whether things go my way or if things don't go my way. It's kind of out of my control. And I've learned to not let it affect me. Like, I could easily be upset about this and let it ruin my mood. But why am I going to be upset about it? It happened. It's in the past. I can't rewind time. I can't tell the sunrise to go back down for me so I can get a shot again. It is what it is. It is what it is, besties. If there's people who do let the bad things get to them, let it ruin their mood, and then they take it out on me or they reflect it onto other people, I don't let it come into my space, because that's your personal problem to deal with, and I'm not gonna let your negative attitude or your bad attitude ruin my good day, because I'm in control of how I let things affect me, and I choose to have a good day, and I choose to not let your exterior bad force affect me. That sounded very personal, but it wasn't. It's just a general thing, you know? A lot of times people are just in negative moods, and it happens a lot. You see this a lot in the workplace. You know, sometimes people get stressed, and I think they don't know how to manage their own emotions and feelings, and so sometimes they take it out on you. The other thing that I'm grateful for is actually working on becoming stronger and engaging the right muscles. I've really been trying to focus on my working out, because I feel like I've kind of maybe got used to my routine or something. I haven't been feeling as challenged, or I still feel like I'm getting a good workout, like I feel the burn and everything, but I haven't like progressed past my typical workout time and calorie burn, and I would like to try to start doing a little bit more. So I'm trying to work on that, which actually leads me into today's video, which is trying to bring about a little bit of change. I'm in a couple of plateaus and I want to kind of try to fix those. So I'm gonna sit on that though and just really decide what it is that I want to do. We'll get into it later. We're back home now, so I decided to get my workout in the morning. I was kind of thinking originally I was going to go about my day and then do a night workout today, but after getting to experience the beautiful sunrise, I was just very much motivated to get my workout done. And what's the best thing to do is to always act on the motivation, right? When you get the spark of motivation, you gotta act on it, because if you feel the motivation and then you tell yourself you're gonna do it later, most of the time you're not gonna do it. You gotta act on it. When you get that spark of motivation, you gotta get up and you gotta do it. So that's exactly what we're doing. Later today, I have some things that I kind of want to do to bring about some change in my life. And one of those ways that I want to bring about change is in my space, my room. I spend a lot of time in this room, and recently it's just felt very tight and compact. And I mean, that happens. I have a really small room, but a huge part of why my room feels so small is because of this bed. It's a decent sized bed. It's I think a full, maybe a queen, like a full queen in between. But it takes up a lot of space and it's not really a comfortable bed. I've had this for years, like I think since I was in high school. So these cushions are just kind of like, they're not cushioning it anymore. Even though I have a memory foam on it, it like saved me for a little bit and I was having really good sleep for a little bit, but then now it's just not comfortable. So I eventually want to possibly get a new bed or maybe something else. But for now, I have a temporary solution. It is several hours later now, and as you can see, something looks a little different over here. Maybe, maybe not. So I finally got rid of this bed. It was a struggle to get rid of the bed that I had here, so I didn't even record any of it. And then we were just trying to pull in these mattresses. So here's what it looks like. As you can see, it's very close to the ground, which I will say, I already did take a nap here. It was lovely. I had a lovely nap. This cushion is very comfortable. It's actually a hand-me-down from my sister. Now I'm currently borrowing it for a little bit because I don't have anything else to put here other than this for right now. So this is my temporary situation. I do plan to eventually either invest in a bed or something else, but I'm not too sure. So as of right now, this is what we're dealing with. Anyways, we'll talk more about that when I get back. Right now, I am in a rush because, as I mentioned, I took a nap. I was just kind of being chill, relaxing, but now I want to be productive, and I've been wanting to go to the local library because I am in a reading funk. I need a new book, but I also don't want to spend money on a new book and not end up liking it. So I'm gonna go to the local library, and we're gonna get a library card because honestly, I've had library cards before, but I always lose them because I've never been a consistent library goer. But we might change that. And I'm also going to take my laptop, maybe do a little editing while I'm there, have a little productive moment. So taking my hard drive. I think we have everything now, finally. Let's go romanticize the evening at the local library. Come on. We've made it to the library, so we have a couple of things that we need to do before the library closes. So one, we gotta get a library card. Two, actually wait, let's bump that down because I have to pee. So we have to go to the restroom, get the library card, find a book that I like, and edit my video. So we have quite a bit of things to do. Let's see if we can get it done.
So when you use self-checkout or the computers, it's like your password kind of. Okay.
I'm back home. I ended up going grocery shopping. Since I was already out and about, I was like, why not? Let me just get it done. Because also I'm really low on my fruits and vegetables, which is actually what I did most of the shopping for, is a restock on my juicing stuff, or like my protein shakes and all that. Bananas. Honestly, this is like replay any video. It's the same thing. Cucumbers. Oh my gosh, I should try to Dora this and see if I can name everything. Okay. Bananas, plátanos, tomatoes, tomates, ginger, I think, cucumber, pepino, carrots, zanahorias, celery, apio, apples, manzanas, spinach and spring mix. How do you say spinach in Spanish? Spinach. Cristina, ¿cómo se dice spinach en español? Espinaca. There we go. At least one of us knows. Apples verdes, manzanas verdes. Wait, whoa. Spanglish probs. Green apples, manzanas verdes. I'm trying to see if I can name everything. Papaya. Pineapple, piña. And hash browns. And then I also got some almond milk. I just got a big gallon because I keep buying the little ones, but I bought the big gallon. And I got my favorite avocado oil classic sea salt toast. And that's it. So I'm gonna put everything away. I'm gonna juice. I think I'm just gonna make the same juice I made this morning because honestly, I need to use up what I have left before I start using this stuff. So I'm just gonna do that and then get ready for bed. So. Good morning, besties. Welcome to the next day. So we've already gotten our day started. I woke up, got my workout in, also did it without pre-workout. Ran out of it yesterday, but I haven't gone to the store to go buy any, and I was like, let's just, challenge myself to do it without the pre-workout, because normally I would just go get the pre-workout and then I'll work out after or something, like later in that day. But I was like, you know what, I like to think that it's me that gets me through the workout, not the pre-workout. Just the pre-workout helps me to last longer. But I got a really good burn in. Honestly, one of my better burns. I burned 400 calories in just one go, 404 calories in 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I've also been trying to challenge myself to do longer workouts, because recently I've just been very consistent with 40 to 50 minute workouts, and while that's good, I felt like it wasn't challenging me, and so I wanted to just add a little bit more time. But now that I have this new smaller bed, which means I have more open space, I was able to have better range of motion. I was even able to do a back workout where I could like extend my arms full length, which was great. And now we are done taking a shower. Currently gonna start drinking my fresh juice. Round of applause for me. And update on the bed. Last night I had a very comfortable sleep. It was much more enjoyable because, if you guys remember, I mentioned how I can't really have my fan on because it dries my nose and my eyes out, especially during the springtime because of seasonal allergies. But last night I slept with it on and it didn't bother me. I think because there's more distance between me and the fan now, and now the fan is just circulating the air instead of like blowing the air in my face. So that was very nice. I had great sleep. Woke up, felt fully rested. I am kind of contemplating if I should get a carpet, because I put my carpet under this bed, the carpet I used to have out here, because I have a lot of stains on this carpet. Like, I've lived here my entire life, so there's stains from just a bunch of things, and so I used to have the carpet there to sort of hide them, but I kind of like how open it feels without the carpet. We'll see. I think I might go see if maybe there are some that I think are cute. If not, then it'll be fine just leaving it like this. And I was like contemplating if I should switch these two things around, but there's a lot of wires going on over here and this isn't really a permanent situation, so I'm gonna hold off and wait until I figure out what I'm actually gonna get. And I thought I would just lay my stuff across, kind of treat it like a little sofa, which I actually kind of want to get a sofa for my room. Well, more like a sofa bed, but they're so expensive, so I'm gonna have to save up for it. That's why we kind of have this temporary situation, because I don't know, I'm like really contemplating if I want a sofa bed or if I want a twin size bed. I won't go back to a full bed, not in this room, because I just want more space. But I feel like a sofa bed would be so much better. But as of right now, I really like this little situation we've got going on. My room feels different. You guys know I like change. I've been craving change. I've been wanting change. And just this little bit of change that I made for myself just makes me feel so much better. My room just feels so much more open. Like, I have the window open and it just feels bright and spacious and just, it feels good. It feels good. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and finish drinking this juice and I'm gonna go make myself some breakfast. One of my favorite ways to make avocado toast is use sourdough bread. Guys, I've been on a sourdough bread kick. If you guys know me, you know when I find something that I love, I become obsessed with it. And then I eat it, or I listen to it, or I do it so many times that eventually I get tired of it. But that's okay, that's my toxic trait, and you guys still love me for that, right? Right? Okay, yeah. So sourdough bread is my current obsession, and I love this one specifically from Walmart. I don't know if this is a Walmart brand. I kind of feel like it probably is, but I don't know if it is or not. It's by the brand The Rustic. It's sourdough bread, but I love how it comes in these big slices, because when I make sandwiches and I just cut it in half and then I use it that way, and it makes it more fun. You guys know I love making things more fun. Anyways, I also take some bacon and an egg. The secret to this is to toast it, kind of like if you're gonna make a grilled cheese. So slap some butter on it, let it get nice and toasty and warm. You're welcome. We're gonna go ahead and grab one of the top slices, because they're a little bit smaller, where I can actually treat it as an avocado toast. You see these slices? The top, usually it's like this little pyramid type of thing where it like starts off small and then it gets bigger. So I like to grab from the top down for avocado toast and for sandwiches from the down up. Breakfast is done. Let's go ahead and try it. As my girl Dora would say, delicioso. So good. Okay, I'm gonna make myself a quick protein shake to go with this. Okay, I'm home for lunch and I am going to be heating up some fajitas. Last night we made chicken fajitas and also have some beans. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave to heat it up. But guess what, besties? I was going over the footage this morning from yesterday, doing a little editing, and I realized something. I did a whole book haul yesterday and I was talking. I honestly think it was a good clip. I even set up the lighting. I probably made myself look like an idiot. Other people were driving by. I had all of my lights on so that I could have good lighting for this. But I recorded a time lapse instead of a video. I used my GoPro for it, and there's 3 settings on the GoPro. There's photo, time lapse, and video. And I'm always on the video setting, but sometimes I accidentally hit the power button too long or too many times, and it ends up switching the mode. Anyways, we're gonna move on. It's okay, it's fine. This goes perfectly with the not letting exterior forces affect me. I'm not gonna let it get the best of me. I think this video just didn't want to happen. So I'm gonna heat up my tacos and then I'll go show you guys my books that I got yesterday. It's several hours later. I meant to record this during lunchtime, but I ran out of time. So here I am now, showing you guys what I got at the library. I actually only got 2 books. I didn't get a lot, but I got 2 books that seem like they're going to be fun reads. So, first of all, when I walked into the library, all I knew was that I wanted to find something that was like a thriller / mystery type of book, because that's what I'm really into. I like those books, those or self-help books, but right now I need something that is going to just captivate me because I'm in a reading funk. I was reading this book here for the last 2 months, or working on it, and listen, this book is good. I know it's good. It's just, it's not capturing me, I think, in the way that I want it to, which makes me kind of sad because I really liked Silvia Moreno Garcia's last book that I read, which was Mexican Gothic. I wanted so badly to have the same feeling, I guess, with this book, but it's not happening, and I have not gotten further than this. So I'm gonna put this down and I'll get back to it one day, but for now I need something different, something to move on, because as you guys know, I had a goal to read 12 books this year, which means I would have had to read 1 book a month, but for the last 2 months I have not finished reading the book. So we have some catching up to do, and I'm hoping that with books like these, maybe I'll get back onto my goal. So first book that I picked up is Someone We Know by Sherry LaPena. Okay, so it says, in a quiet, leafy suburb in upstate New York, a teenager has been sneaking into houses and into the owner's computers as well, learning their secrets and maybe sharing some of them too. Who is he, and what might he uncover? Who was the killer in Someone We Know is one of the questions, which is interesting because that means that there's like it's probably like a murder mystery type of thing. Honestly, I should have done my research, but I'm more of the type of person that likes to be surprised. I just like to know that people are recommending this book and that I should pick it up. that's what works for me right now, because as you guys know, I'm going from being a non-reader to a reader, a hopeful reader, because I like reading, I'm enjoying reading, but I just need something that's going to captivate me to make me want to keep reading, because if it doesn't capture my attention, I'm not going to read. And the other one that I picked up actually wasn't one that I went in looking for, but it's by the author of the same book. This one is called Salt Slow. It's by Julia Armfield. I was actually looking for Our Wives Under the Sea by her, but they didn't have it. They actually didn't have a lot of the books that I went in looking for. So this is what I ended up with. Fingers crossed, they're good. This one is, honestly, I have no clue. Blending elements of horror, science fiction, mythology, and feminism. Salt Slow is an utterly original collection of short stories that are sure to dazzle. Oh, it's short stories. Dang it. They're short stories. I don't know how I feel about short stories. I like one big book. I'm sure this one will be interesting. Also, it's a shorter read, so I think this will help me catch up with my reading. But yeah, okay, you know what? It's good. We're all good. We're all good. Life moves on. Okay. Anyways, quick recap on everything we did in today's video. I changed up my room. It's feeling so much better. Honestly, I'm enjoying having this smaller bed. You'd think I'd be more uncomfortable because I have less room to sleep on, but honestly, I feel like I'm sleeping so much better, because when I have a bigger bed, I'm a crazy sleeper. I toss and turn. But since I'm more constrained in this smaller space, I feel like I'm staying put and I'm waking up feeling more rested. So it's been good, honestly. I'm enjoying it. I love having more open space for working out. It's been so nice to not have to constantly be trying to avoid things. And then also, I'm hoping that I'm gonna get out of my reading funk now that I am picking up new books. Also, I really enjoyed going to the library to edit and just sitting there. So I don't know, I kind of see myself going back more often to the library. So that's something that's fun, a new little change in my life. And honestly, just like those 2 little changes that I made have made me feel so good. And I just kind of want to end this video off with a little reminder that if you are feeling stuck, if you're feeling like you're in a rut, like nothing around you is changing, remember that you can create the change. You are in control, and you can make little changes in your life and they'll make a world of a difference. But you have to actually do them. You can't just think about them. You can't just say you're going to do them. You actually have to do them. And when you do it, you'll start to see that little things change. The way you feel changes, the way you look at life changes. And it's kind of like this ripple effect, this little domino effect. You know, when you start feeling good, the things around you start being good. Good things keep coming for you. One thing I also like about this is I can get extra nice and cozy for some reason. With my other bed, it felt like I had too much space. Look at this. Nice and cozy.